My mic is off. All right. So I'm just saying, hey guys, and I know that there's no backup music. I'm gonna put it right now in a second. Currently, I am just putting the link on Amino and stuff like that because I was super smart and I am like all right. So I'm just saying, hey guys, 3 minutes late, but I was actually originally supposed to start this stream at 2 o'clock, so I'm technically like an hour and 5 minutes late. So. The link on Amino and stuff like that because I was super smart and I am like 3 minutes late, but I was actually originally supposed to start this stream at 2 o'clock, so I'm technically like an hour and 5 minutes late. So. All right, so the first character that we're going to be drawing is actually, I said I was going to get the backup music, so let me do that real quick. The first character that we're probably going to be drawing is probably Natty, just because of the sheer importance. I'm trying to get because I cannot draw without music. All right, so the first character that we're going to be drawing is actually, I said I was going to get the backup music, so let me do that real quick. First character that we're probably going to be drawing is probably Natty, just because of the sheer importance. Okay, I'm trying to find like good actual like background music for this playlist. Okay. All right. Let's see what I got. Actually, let's start with Christina because she's easy. I'm trash. I literally have like 7 pictures in front of me. I'm like, which am I gonna do first? Now, I know what you're thinking. I probably should have line arted this, even though I know you can't see it right now. I really should have line arted this drawing before doing this, but like, I got distracted a million times because I'm awful with time management. All right, officially, here we go. Oh, okay, here we go. So welcome to the Patch Girls stream. So when I actually start calling her, I'm assuming that people will actually be here by then. So that's when I'll start explaining her backstory. Until then, just hang on tight. I really should have line arted this one because the branches and the leaves are gonna kill me. I know, because I've done it before. So fun fact, I think Nancy is one of the canonically oldest pastorals in the community right now.
It's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation.
I like this hair better, honestly, this hairstyle better because it's easier to draw than the last one, and it actually looks a lot better. Well, it's not easier, but I feel like it looks better because the other one looked like she was half bald, so at least this one it's shorter, so it makes sense. I feel like her head's actually small, but big for her body, so I'm gonna fix that later. Maybe I'll just make her body bigger. We'll see. And that looks really weird, but that is actually what her hands look like. In fact, I really should fix this.
that passes without you on my mind. Not even 1 minute can end up before you come around. I yearn for the days when I see your face here before me. I long for the times you held me in your arms. Whoa. How I wish that you were here to give me everything I want. But I know that life's unfair and we can't always have it all. I wish that you were here. 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 There's not a single day that passes, not even 1 minute can end up. I yearn for the days when I see your face here before me. I long for the times you held me in your arms. How I wish that you were here to give me everything I want. But I know that life's unfair and we can't always have it all. I wish that you were here. 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 I wish that you were here.
Give me just a moment. I gotta get some fabric. So, to explain Maddie, I guess I'm just really explaining this for like the rewatch. Natty, oh, it's going right. I'm just gonna mute my mic until people come, and I'll explain that a little when people come.
When you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights. Breathe me in, go on and take your bite. Count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me when you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights. Breathe me in, go on and take your bite. Count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. Find me tonight. We lost our minds in the darkness of night. We live to die. We lose our souls every day. We lost our minds. We don't remember what's wrong and what's right. The world is dead, but we stay. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die. We live to die. And we surrounded by the night. We live to die. We are shadows in the neon.
Hey, you were the first one to come. I was worried I was gonna have to finish this by myself. I am probably gonna give Maddie's story, but I'm not sure anymore. I don't know, like, if there's anyone else is coming. It's okay. I mean, at least you came by. Do you know, how'd the audition go? Thank you. I'm glad that you like him. That's great. Yeah, I know. So wait, what was the audition for exactly? So proud of you. Actually really excited because like this actually came by like way quicker than I thought it would. Actually, it took me 50 minutes. Never mind. It took exactly as much as I thought it would. I guess I just didn't realize it. still though, that's still something. It's still something that you wanted to achieve, and you got the dishes. So I really hope it goes well. So like, are you like interested in the backstories of all the characters that I'm doing? I was thinking of including it in the REDRAW. I'm not sure if anyone else is coming. If you're interested though, I'll do it because I was like, should I do it? Should I not? I want to do it for the rebroadcast, but if I do, it's gonna be really weird talking to like nobody. But at least like if you're interested, that makes it a lot like it makes it a lot less awkward for me. Okay, perfect. All right, give me just a sec. You know, the other thing that sucks is I can't draw and talk at the same time for some reason. Like if I'm telling a story and I'm trying to draw, my drawing will either slow down or my speech will like be super slow, and it's really weird. Yes, thank you. They are fun stories. I'm so glad that somebody gets that. Voice crack. That's so exciting. Voice crack. I haven't drawn Maddie in like, jeez, forever, but like her sense of style before sucked. So this makes me happy. She has some style now, and she still has that like hyperactive look. Oh, let's re-invert that. Thank you! I hope so! I'm super excited. I really hope we can get more people. My channel has like not a lot of viewers, so that won't make a difference, but hopefully me telling the stories will get people interested. Also, just so you know, I don't know if I'm gonna get to all the reboots that I plan to draw today, but if I do, there's something that you should be aware of. So, like, you know how I'm planning to, like, describe the story of every character that I'm drawing? Yeah, so, I made a promise that I wouldn't, I made a promise that I would not mention the ship of Hansel and Wichiru in the stream, but somehow I have to redesign Hansel and redesign Wishichu and explain their stories without mentioning that one ship. So this is going to be fascinating, interesting, and probably comedy. If I mention it, other than this time, like tell me to shut up because I swore I wouldn't do that. This is going to be hard. Literally I love you. When you see this, I love you. But the only reason I agreed is because I knew how difficult this was going to be, and I kind of wanted to try it. I think it's going to be funny. Because I have zero self-control. Yes! Right! So! Do you want to be curator? Oh no. Bruh, I know that feeling. It sucks. How long is the cleaning lady gonna be up there? Awesome! Right, I will literally upgrade you. when you get there, because I talked to the staff team and we need help, and I was like, when am I gonna finish? Right, so I personally I like to put a lot of patches in my patch drills, just to really, really drive the fact that they're patch drills. Like, for me, the more patches I put on, the more they look like patch drills. So you're gonna notice that I have the at least 3 patches for the CIT rule, because, you know, some people don't want to put patches all the time, which is whatever, it's fine. But, like, for me, more patches is the way to go. Like, especially when I start redrawing console, you'll be like trying to count the amount of patches he has. Like, what? Hey, Raggedy. I don't. I want to get a fabric that is green or brown, but nothing they have. I can't find anything for the theme that I'm looking for. I'm looking for the theme of science and chemistry, and they have just one that is green, and I'd already used that. Oh, here we go. That's not what I wanted. That's math. Oh. That was weird. One of my favorite things about doing patch rolls used to be like looking up the fabrics and looking up like, what's their favorite toy? What's their favorite fabric? And now I'm just like, I don't have the energy to do any of that. Like, now it's like when I look up a fabric, it's like, I've drawn so many. There's over 250 patch rolls canon-wise. I don't want to do this anymore. Yes. Don't forget there's the redraw chat. So there is I think like 5 more that have to be redrawn there. It's in the that you can help with. It's in the description of the chat. And I know that's honestly somebody else told me that. Someone's like, we should make a face, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then I forgot. I have like literally. I'm trying to, because I'm trying to also like, basically the thing that is taking me the most energy right now is basically the posts, but also like, for the reboot, we're giving away like, oh god, there's at least 40 patch drills that have been donated, and I have to make an adopt post for every single one of them before September. So that's what I've mainly been working on, plus blind box and all of that. So that's why I haven't been like, people are like, it's not acting. I'm like, I'm trying to make it active. There's just so much to do. I'm glad that I have. I'm so glad that you're gonna help out now. So. Yo, we've got Natty! Right, so backstory time. Everyone's getting That'll be great. If you can make the grace, it'll be great. Based on blah, 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 blah. I will definitely be helping making some paces once I finish with the wikis, the redraws, blind boxes, and the RP starters, which I'm also going to do this year. So, yeah. Apart from that, I actually have Patch Girl PGA is actually one of my biggest side projects, right next to Forgotten Dream, and it's like trying to balance both projects is a nightmare. Exactly, yes. Backstory time. Alright, so, Maddie, long time ago, Patchtopia, way before the reboot, way before, there was the Ruler and Natalie, and they were in the Patchtopian Council. And the Ruler was one of the guys that helped rule all of Patchtopia. And just the only people that were above him were the ones that helped with the government of Pastopia, but also talked to the goddesses, which is something you can explain later. But the ruler was like, I'm so tired of pastorals on Earth being like basically ripped apart by dogs, drowned. Like there's those on Earth and there's those in Pastopia, and those on Earth are a mess. I have to find a way to make pastorals stronger, to make pastorals more durable, faster. You know, I want them to live longer. So he employed Natalie, who was his best friend at the time, this girl, to help him with the project. So this girl's a mad scientist, and she actually discovered the ruins of the original corruption from the beginning of creation of Pastopia, by the way. She found 1/7 of those ruins, and using that, they made corruption. However, they didn't realize, like, it was evil. Especially since they didn't have the full thing. I mean, the full thing was evil, but this is, like, also evil in a different way. And they didn't realize that until they did it. And so he tested it a little bit on her, and she's like, wait, I'm starting to lose my emotions. My personal, like, this isn't okay. This isn't good. And so he kind of didn't really care. He was like, well, you know what? I don't give a crap. Because you look stronger. Like, you look like you're not going to die. Whatever. So she ran away. And she started hiding because her plan was, no, she ran away. She ran away to the house. She set an alarm. She set, like, to basically alert other pastorals, like, there's an emergency happening. And then she camouflaged as a tree and ran into the forest, where the guards quickly found her, but they didn't, like, find her. They just saw a tree. So they're like, okay, well, she's gonna come here somewhere. And she ended up hiding for over 100 years as a tree. Like, her original theme is, like, science. So, like, if you look at her legs, you can see her original theme. But she ended up hiding so well for over 100 years, just watching people do everything and not being able to move, not being able to do anything, that she kind of got driven insane. And because she has the cure of corruption in her, so only half of her got corrupted, but she's still technically corrupted. So she can't eat, she cannot sleep, she lost her memories, but she still has emotion and empathy and all that stuff. This side of her is completely dead and corrupt, and that side is named Nancy. And Nancy can actually speak and communicate with all corruption in a 50-mile radius, I believe it is. Well, Natty is just crazy, hyperactive. You're a real person. I want to talk to you. Let's talk about everything. Let's talk about Santa Claus. Let's talk about Santa Claus. Natalie. So she suppressed everything about it, being a scientist behind, for obvious reasons, because she feels guilt about the corruption that happened in Touchtopia. Natalie, like, so apart from the fact that, like, trees have literally impaled her, and now, like, that's why you see trees coming out of her, like, her whole hair is pretty much tree, like, she doesn't even have hair anymore, but that's because she's over 100 years old, like, she, in pastoral years, if she weren't corrupt, she'd probably be around 60 or 70, but it, yeah. This is my cousin, it's the second cousin. So, that being said, yeah, she's immortal, she's insane, but she's also just a really good person, and Nancy never speaks. That's why she's sewn shut, because corruption. I think that's all I got for her, but that is Natalie. So, for my cause, apart from my book, I actually have a club called the Pastoral Club, and I'm just drawing all the characters for the reboot and explaining them. Look at my reboot, it's gonna be super fun. I'm just getting a background for this. Thank you! I really appreciate that. I'm redrawing multiple ones today, so this will be fun. Very good. Also, I just realized, like, I never darkened, like, the actual side of her clothes, which I should probably do that.
There's not a single day that passes without you on my mind. Not even 1 minute can end up before you come around. I
Oops.
long for the days when I see your face, you before me. I long for the time to hold me in your arms.
Okay, why is doing this? But okay,
I wish
fine.
that you were here to give me everything I want. But I know that life's unfair and we can't always have it all. I wish that you were here. 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 There's not a single day that passes, not even 1 minute can end up. I yearn for the days when I see your face, you before me. I
I think
long
that's
for
the
the
rest of
time
her
to
quote.
hold me
Actually, no, it's
in
not.
your arms. I wish that you were here to give me everything
Thank
I
you.
want. But I know that life's unfair and we can't always have it all. I wish that you were here. I wish that you were here.
Alright, I think I got it. Nancy Natalie Terrence, also known as Crazy Tree Lady. Save. My program's a bit slow today, I don't know why. Right, so the next one I'm actually doing is also a picture of Natty, but because when I was explaining her backstory, I said that she was hidden as a tree for like this many, way too many years. I am doing that, and you're gonna realize why the guards didn't realize that, like, this is actually her. Takes me a second. My computer's trying to slow down. Does everyone only refer to her as Kate? Yes. I mean, okay, so she did give Zephyr free ice cream, so cut the crazy tree lady some slack. This is really taking forever to open, I don't know why. Oh my gosh. It's like opening in 58 seconds, opening in 1 minute. Why? I downloaded all of this before I started the stream. I'm sorry guys, it's taking so long. Maybe because I have so many tabs open. Why? Okay, so it's like opening in 1 second, and then it went 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. I'm like, and now it just says opening when complete. Alright, here we go. And the good thing about this one is it's already line arted, so hopefully it doesn't take as long. I'm thinking. Yeah. So here's everyone's favorite crazy tree lady. And I don't know if I mentioned, but her feet are actually roots, and they can literally just insert in the ground. Alright, so if I go here and mess with these buttons. It honestly might be easier for me to just retrace it, but it's the leaves and the branches that are gonna murder me, and I don't want to do them all over again. I think I'll just do waist down again because I can easily. Let's see how this works. Um, I do live streams like it depends. Usually in the summer, at least like once or twice every 2 weeks. Um, and yes, Nadi would love to do hide and seeks. That is one of the many reasons why Patches is very annoyed with her. So I'm honestly probably going to be doing live streams a lot more just because there's so much work to be done for the reboot of the Patch Girl Club. So that's going to be a lot of live streams. I'm hoping we can get our... Oh, you didn't go to sleep? Thank you. You okay? I thought you were going to go to sleep. So, Bash, you remember when I said that I made a promise not to mention that ship here? Yeah. This is why. This is why. I don't regret it. Oh, I hope you can get to sleep though. I don't want to like keep you up. But I'm glad you're here.
When you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights. Breathe me in, go on and take your bite. Count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight.
I promise. I said I wouldn't. I said I wouldn't. I was just saying that, yes. I didn't. I did not mention any names. Yeah, yay! Yeah, I know. Right, so this is Natty, the crazy tree lady. I just said her backstory. I'm not gonna do it again, but tomorrow, totally rewatch it. That's the only backstory I've said so far, though. Doing all these leaves is gonna be a pain in the butt. Sarah couldn't the crazy tree. I'm sorry, but I have to use that. I'm going to be using that. Like literally, everyone's just going to be calling her the crazy tree lady because I mean, she kind of is. She's everyone's favorite crazy tree lady. See, I don't know how I feel about this because like, it's pick. Look what it's doing. Like, I don't want to redraw it all, but at the same time, like that's pretty bad selecting. Yeah. Never mind. I have an idea. That's my hobby. I'm gonna get gum so I can make the proper noises. I'm trash. Thank you. Trademark what? Hash cows? Oh, CTL. Oh. Crazy tree lady. It's really like the selecting is really bad. Like, wow. I don't know why it's doing this. So you see this super tiny thing with the dots? Yeah, that's her face. That's Nancy right there. Oh, that I know. This is what I get for trying to take the easy way out and not having to reline art all this again. Why? What? I'm going to use my theses. I'm gonna do things your way. You know what I don't understand? I don't understand why blind boxes are not more popular. Like the PGA, the blind cat shop. Like, I want that to get more people. Because so far, the only people that have gone to it are Batch and I think Zoe, one other person. So for context, it's basically like you know those blind boxes that you get for like $5, and it can be like literally anybody, like any character that you want, but you don't know who it is. It's like that. It's like patch bills at a super discounted price, but they're wrecked, and you don't know who you're gonna get or what you're gonna get, but you gotta redraw them. But you can also get different prizes like coins and stuff like that. So I'm like, I don't know why more people don't like it. This was a bad idea. It's a really bad idea. Something is bugging me. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that for now. Don't forget it's in the corner. This gets to be fun. I get to draw ink. Yay! Give me just a quick second, guys. I love my mom, but I'm just like, I'm streaming, Mom. I love you. I'll give you a hug and kiss later. She's like, I don't give a crap if you're streaming. Who cares if you're streaming? Get over here. But at the same time, she doesn't want to be seen on camera, so. I made an adopt, but love them too much and want to keep her as my own estate. When I buy MIO to use them, but I don't care what the level they'd be. Their buttons are like spirals instead of X's. Is that a well? I mean, yeah, because they're circles, right? If they're circles, it's fine. Like, just text me a picture, like, DM me a picture of the thing, and I'll tell you, you know. And you don't have to upload it. Like, you could just keep it until you have enough money. If by any chance you don't have enough money to buy an MIO for that slot, you just wait. Yeah, my mom is really nice. She can just be a little bit too much at times, but I love her so much. Like this. Well, I mean, because you're actually active. Like, earning MYOs, like, for people that are actually active is not that hard. The problem is that no one's active. Like, half the time, I don't even count the patch coins that I own. Maybe it's because I'm the leader, but I make so many freaking posts. Like, I'm not even counting, like, public service announcement posts. Like, I just, I have, like, what, 12,000? Even after doing that one raffle, like, I have so much PC. And then people are like, well, I don't have any PC. Can I have a free MYO? I'm like, no, you can't, because it is really not that hard to learn, to earn, if you're just active. I mean, don't tell anybody I said this, but like just participating in the RP mission is literally like I forgot it was like 10,000 PC or something. But that's because it's a really long one. My goal though is to get 100 members before we start the reboot. Because like out of those 100 members, like I mean, 5 of them have to be active. Like really. Because like we have what 75 members right now, and like there's probably like the amount of active people I can probably count on my two hands, if that. Oh, that is so cool though. So wait, because she's ill, the ink just doesn't stay in? That's a really interesting concept. So usually like if it's like something that has to do with corruption, something like that, I have people talk to me first before doing that. Because I had people before that were like, oh well, this character is like this, so they can't get corrupted. And it was like all these immune patch girls, and it just really annoyed me because it was like all these like OP patch girls. It's really frustrating. So there is that rule where if it's like if you're gonna be corrupted, like talk to me first. So Just let me know when you get back. Well, when I get back from streaming. I mean, she could. See, because the leader can't, like, the ink could probably, like, the ink would heal her for sure. But the problem is that she wouldn't have her, like, the ink takes away emotions. It makes Patch Girls evil, essentially. And it, like, takes away emotions, memories, any romantic or relationships. Like, corruption is just evil. So like it would heal her for sure. And I really do not think that the leader would have any problems with corrupting her. It's just she'd be evil. So it's very much like a trade-off. Gotcha. We can definitely talk more about it. On the Mino after this. Because like, so I'm not saying that you would do this. I really do not think you would do this. I'm straight up saying you're not that person. But we have this one member who would literally have their patch girl touch corruption and not want them to be corrupted. Like we were like, if you touch the corruption, it's gonna get you corrupted. That's kind of the point. And they're like, well, I made my patch girl this way, so they don't get corrupted. And I'm like, it's not how it works though. And it actually got to the point where they were like, well, F you, you're a like, they were like, F you, I don't want to do this anymore. And you don't say that to a leader. That's just really mean and rude. So it just got bad. So I had to make that one. I couldn't take it anymore. There we go. Corrupt Natty Crazy Tree Lady as Tree. So, fun fact, this right here is actually that right here. Same as Tree. So, do I want to do Christina next or Hansel and Witchy 2? I will do Christina next. Or Migraine. I will do Migraine next, actually. Because there's no way she can do that hard. Migraine, there's no way that Migraine is that hard to do. Migraine and Christina are easy. Exactly, Mary Sue. I got so annoyed. Yeah, no, like I'm not fully getting it right now, but like especially like when you write it on Amino, like I will put my full attention because right now I'm trying to like focus on the stream and do this. My processing ability is very low right now, but I will definitely, for sure. I'm just trying to open the next drawing, but it won't let me. Here we go. There you are. Oh. Sorry, I had a eureka moment where I was like, I can't get the pictures to open. It's because I have like 50 million tabs open, and I found the other tabs. Migraine. Unfortunately, I cannot play Migraine's theme. She has a theme song. Her theme is the theme song. But unfortunately, if I play the theme song, I am going to get hit with copyright. So I cannot do that. But you know what I can do? But I could sing it, but I have a, bro, have you guys heard my singing voice? Like, I could sing it so you guys could understand her theme, but mm, I've sung on live streams before, but insecurity. No, because like the issue is like I have tabs open, but like I have like what, five like but like my tab list is full of tabs that are closed. So the ones that are open are pushed all the way to the side even though there's more space and I don't know how to fix them. Weird. Um what is a good evil name? I don't know. It's a very good question. I have no idea. Cause like, I think it also depends like on like the gender and just like how they look and everything. Which I know you sent it to me. I haven't seen it yet. All right, I am going to go ahead and sing Migraine's theme song so you can understand where she's coming from. So when I tell the backstory, you're gonna be like, oh, okay. Okay. Am I the only one I know? Waging my wars behind my face and above my throne. Shadows will scream that I'm alone. I'm sorry, I know this would be a billion times better with an instrumental, but like, I would literally get hit with copyright and the video would be taken down, which is super annoying. I have a migraine. My brain will do from up, down, sideways. Thank God it's Friday, cause Fridays will always be better than Sundays, cause Sundays are my suicide days. I don't know why they always seem so dismal. Thunderstorm, cloud, snow, and a slight drizzle. Whether it's the weather or the weather, my bed, sometimes death seems better than the migraine in my head. Let it be said what the headache represents is me spending in suspense, is me suspending into the relentless testing by a ruthless examiner, best represented best by my depressing thoughts. I do not have British block, my writer just hates the clock. They will not let me sleep if I guess I'll sleep when I'm dead, cause sometimes death seems better than the migraine in my head. Am I the only one I know? Waging my wars behind my face and above my throat. Shadows will scream that I'm alone. But I know we've made it this far. Hit for you. Signs I see. Pardon me for yelling and telling you green gardens in my own psyche. It's a different me, a difficult to meet, some east another now trees. Please, brain, please let me paint a mental picture portrait, something you won't forget. It's all about my forehead and powers is a court that holds back contents and makes Pandora's box contents of non-violence. Between my eyelids are islands of violence, where I take breath. This is the only man my life could find. It's oh god, I can't. Tidal waves, suicidal craze, lions are trying to beat me, but running down their shin. Cause I know that I can fight or I can let the lion win. I've been to assemble what weapons I can find, cause sometimes to stay alive you gotta kill your mind. Am I the only one I know? Raging my wounds behind my face and above my throat. Shadows will scream that I'm alone. But I know we've made it this far. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I should say that we should take away the break away from the yeah, this is not gonna end well. But essentially, so Migraine is a patch girl who got shipwrecked on an island. And in this island were a ton of enemies. You know, you got snakes, you got wolves, like just a bunch of wild animals. But the worst ones were these crazed lions that attacked her to the point of like this whole part of her face. Yeah, I got bitten off. So, in fact, here you can kind of see that like her face is sort of like splitting. So, first off, she suffers constantly from migraines, hence her name. She's completely blind and she literally cannot, like, any noise. She can't take it. Um, the thing was, after she got shipwrecked on this island and fought all these lions with said spear over here, she gets home and they're like, that island never had any sort of wildlife. It was completely destitute. So she kind of doesn't know what's real or not, but she knows that her head got bitten off by lions, so it's very much like, what the frick. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much Migraine story. It's not that big of a story, but she's still a really fun character to play because, like, she can't. Loud noises, no. Anything, no. And even though she's blind, like, she has a freakishly awesome aim. So, I know. Okay, here we go. I read her backstory, by the way. Oh, sorry. I could catch him, but that's a Twitch thing. Oh. I know that you read Migrant Story, but I also have people that are gonna like rewatch this, so I was gonna say it anyway. I apologize. Um, but I will definitely consider that. Um, her being I'm kind of hesitant on that just because it is such a major plot point, but I will definitely think about that. Also, I apologize. Like sometimes I read the chat really late. I know you probably figured that out, but so wait, whose backstories did you read? Like when I give Christina and I give Hansel, so that's not like that much of a repeat. Although like I'm torn because like I know people are gonna rewatch this, so like I want to give the stories when they watch it, but at the same time. Ooh, interesting. I've never seen Owl House before, or I don't know what most of those are, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Oh, Priscilla. Who the heck's Priscilla? I don't know what Priscilla was. Or did it belong to like Wiki, to Eve or someone? What? Oh, Owl House. I don't really watch that much TV. I'm more like a drawer, writer, singer, sculptor, painter, everything. Everything with the arts, which is why I'm a master of none. Gotcha. Honestly, I feel like I colored migraine at one point, but I can't for the love of remember like where I put the color drawing of her. At least I remember her colors and everything, so that's good. Oh, Petal! Yeah, that's Petal. I think her middle name or something might have been Priscilla. Yeah, I got in trouble for Petal because they were like, that's disturbing. She's young and she's a prostitute. I'm like, I never said I agreed with the choices that my characters do, but she's desperate. I'm just a very edgy person, so I can't make a normal character. Like, all my characters have to have some sort of like torture or traumatic experience. You want to read a story that'll really throw you for a loop? Just wait until I make the wiki for Split Face. That is really gonna throw you for a loop. Bye.
Want you to feel my love. Want you to feel my love more than anything. Want you to feel my 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 I know I haven't called you, and it's been a few months since I tried to. Maybe I'm scared I'll say the wrong thing. My apartment's been shaking from the weight of a heart that's breaking. Pretend I don't care, but it's killing me. I'd be happy for you if you say you're happier with someone else. I'll be honest with you, just the thought of it hurts like hell. Oh,
Welcome back. You sure you're okay? Like, I don't want to see you, like, not sleep, though. I'm glad you're here. I was not needing something, actually. I just got anxious and I had to send something before my anxiety got the best of me. I'm gonna be gone again by now. What I put my heart in every cursing water. Tell me what it is. Tell me what to do to make it all feel right. Maybe it's a good story for me. Oh, nice. I was trying to expand this so that I could trace it, however, like line art it digitally. However, it's giving me some issues. Like, it won't let me make it any bigger than this, which is super annoying. It'll just disappear like the way it's doing right now.
Set my heart afire. Yeah.
What time is it over there?
With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill.
Oh, wow.
My bones crave your
Well, I'm glad to
skin,
have you here, but don't forget to take a
angels
sleep if you need to.
within. Mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting
So this is
and
Christina,
always hesitating.
and according
Kryptonite
to So this is a Patch Girl character of a character that I made when I was like 9. So this is Christina. She lives in a giant cupcake. And this was the pre-Griselda. Like, this was before Griselda existed. Like, the OG. And she... It was a princess, and... It was a princess. And her great-great-great-great-grandmother was murdered by a man, I believe it was. I think that's how the story goes. And the soul became a ghost vengeful for revenge against all men. And so that curse, that shadow ghost, the ghost became known as this curse called the Shadow of Nox, and who lives, ironically, beautifully named, in the forest of Nox. And so Christina, being the princess, she pretty much got tired of the rules, because the rules are very, like, you're a woman, you do exactly what I tell you to, and you're a princess, therefore all you can do is follow rules, and, like, arranged marriages and all that stuff. So she went ahead to escape an arranged marriage. However, the only way she was able to do that was by going into the Forest of Nox. And she found the Shadow of Nox. So, the Shadow of Nox, who, I don't know if I said this, but she exacts her revenge on men by eating men. And, she was like, well, I'll let you live if pretty much you'll be my servant, and you're immortal now. And give me one moment. Right. So she's like, I will let you live if you, pretty much be my slave. And so Christina's job is to, basically Gretel's job in the Forgotten Dreams, just, you know, cooking sweets and getting the meat ready. And she has 7 days for what, you ask? So the Spirit of Nox takes 7 days to prepare men, but then the Spirit of Nox also tells her, like, Shadow of Nox, if you do this and for some reason you fall in love and you have true love's kiss, you will be freed. Well, that turned dark. Do you expect anything less from me? You read my books. Do you expect anything less? And I have actually rebooted this story multiple times, but I never finish it because it ends up getting NSFW every time, and then I get really insecure. So, right. So, she ends up falling in love with a peasant who helped her escape, and he's like legit like a peasant, and I forgot what the guy's name was, because like he's not even in the Patch Girl universe. So that is Christina, and she is pretty much like, I don't really use her that much, surprisingly. I really should. I have so many cannibal Patch Girls. Honestly, it's a little bit concerning. I also have besides Witchy Woo and Christina, I have another cursed cannibal. And his name is Chocula, and I really love Chocula, I'm not gonna lie. So his parents were murdered in war, so he's rich. He went to exact revenge on those who killed his parents. What he didn't know was that a witch lived nearby, and she decided to curse him for, you know, like, getting in her territory and trying to kill people, because she doesn't know, you know, that they killed his parents. So she cursed him to basically, like, he craves cotton, and the point of the curse was that people would be afraid of him, and he would know what, like, he would know what guilt really was, you know what I mean? So he'd always feel guilt for murdering these people. And the problem with that is that, like Hansel, like Chocolat is very smart, so he becomes a scientist. Oh, and if he doesn't eat chocolate, if Chocolat does not eat people, he will turn into this giant monster. But who will force him to do it anyway. I forgot to mention the main point of Chocolate's story. I'm an idiot. So, Chocolat, his theme was chocolate. So, when he was cursed, he physically became chocolate. Like, his entire body's made of chocolate, and rats follow him wherever they go, and he has to kick all the rats, but that's another story for another time. So, Chocolat, being the smart boy he is like, you know what? I don't want to kill people. So he finds a way to, like, this sort of concoction that since he still needs cotton and he doesn't want to kill people, and patch girls are made of cotton, like, that's pretty much, they're inside of their body because they're pretty much just dolls. Um, he gives this potion to everyone who he's gonna pretty much eat, and the potion takes their theme, because all patch girls have a theme, and it makes it into it. So since his theme was chocolate, he became chocolate. I believe he has one servant who he took her fabric and transformed her into a mutant like him. So her theme was pizza, and she's like literally a pizza woman. So he's a bit less terrifying because he actually doesn't want to eat people. But yeah, they have like, I believe and his girlfriend is also. PGA is like literally one of the sweetest like communities ever, with some of the sweetest characters, and then I have all the characters like that. White chocolate for the win. Your stories are so dark but lovable, and that makes me feel torn. Oh gosh, goodness dear. Wait until you get to the next chapter tomorrow. I really cannot wait. I want to see what you think of Nicholas. That's what I want to do. And I want to see what you think about just, tomorrow is just chaos. Everything becomes like, I'm a good girl, and good girls don't swear on this channel, because this is a Christian Minecraft server. Honestly, I think you should have met Izzy. You and Izzy would have gotten along, and that's the case. Like, and you and Hansel would have gotten along too, for obvious reasons. Speaking of, so I know I was just discussing Chocolat. I really would find it hilarious if Hansel met Chocolat, like the Patch Girl version. Just because, like, Hansel is Hansel and Chocolat is made of chocolate, so that is going to be really funny. Because it's like, who do you fear, the cannibal or the chocoholic? I hate dark chocolate. I can't stand dark chocolate. Milk? Maybe. Coconut? 100%. White chocolate? All the time, but I cross the line at dark. I can't. It's so bitter. Girl, I get along with everything. Okay, well, to be fair, I don't think there's anyone Olivia does not like. Like, Olivia is just a sweetheart baby girl. She loves everybody. Like, at first, she's really shy, and then she's like, oh, this person's not a threat. I love you! You can't do her voice right. Ow. Vocal words. Yeah, no, Red is kind of annoyed with me right now. I haven't eaten today, like, at all. And to be fair, like, I haven't had any appetite recently. Probably because it's all week, but still. She's like, she's like, you shouldn't be streaming, you should be eating one. And just, Red is being Red. Like, she's, like, like, full on scolding me. Why? Why will I break your heart? What did I do? What did I say? What did I say now? Like, I'm already in, like, restrictions during the stream. What did I do wrong now? Not what I intend to do. I have it literally in shift for that reason. Alright, so this is gonna be super fun. Because I don't have to get patterns, because her skin's already like... Maybe that's like, no, okay. There we go. Let's go. I'm really excited for her. Like, I really love Christina. Also, her hair is just... Her hair is just... I love her hair. So, because she's a princess and everything has to be, like, the natural way, one of the first things the witch did was, like, make her hair a very, like, make her, like, dye her hair, even though that didn't exist at the time. She's from Spain. Dye her hair, I think it was, like, this color. And... It's a I messed it up. Frick. It's a teal. Just like Gree in the book. And that's why I kind of... So, in Forgotten Dream, Gree is, like, very insistent that teal is the color of love. And it's because one of her weird metaphors, like the apple metaphor, she's like, well, teal is not green or blue, something like that. I I can like when I read the story, I can explain it because I'm like in half focus. But oh, okay, I remember. I was like, I'm missing something. I remember it now. It's like there's a color that I'm supposed to have here, and I can't remember what the thing is. No, I remember. And very, very, very bright pink. Like I said, I was like 12. I was like, no, I don't know. I was a child. And I was like, you know what would be really cool? A cannibal princess. I'm such a weirdo. I feel like at some point I should be concerned that my childhood was so dark with all these dark stories, but no, I'm not. Quick question. I don't know the difference. So I think from what I know, teal is like darker. Um, but they're pretty much just synonyms of each other. But teal is, from what I've learned, teal is darker, and turquoise is a lot lighter. I honestly don't know what's happened here. It's really annoying me. Like, it's like even though they're on separate layers, it's just counting it anyway. Unless I do this, but still. Yeah, I shouldn't have to do that. Thank you. Have you ever seen the movie, what's it called? What's it called? Oh my gosh. No. Yeah, I think it's called Scary Stories. No, there's no way. Nightmare Book. Nightmare Books? Something like that. Of course, I would have seen it because I'm the way I am with my weird obsessions, but I totally recommend it. It is about a kid who loves to write scary stories. Fair enough. And his stories are called nightmare books, and he gets taken away by a witch who is like, hey, so I need your books. I need you to write a book to me every night. And it's really good. I like it. Um, the fact that it's like, it has Hansel and Gretel references everywhere totally is not part of the reason why I love it. Definitely is. It's fun. Still fun. Very fun. So I'll take it back. What's mine you'll miss? The slice of heaven that I gave to you last night. It tastes just like vanilla. Your skin is sugary sweet. Lingers with my as you put your arms around me. Think that I'm missing something with you. Yeah, I can see you. So respectfully. Also, can I suggest a ship? I promise it's not the one that we shall not speak of. Look, okay, I have had an obsession with Hansel and Gretel ever since I was probably like 7. Like, it's bad. It's very, very, very bad. Um, so anything with Hansel and Gretel references, as long as it's not something that makes a fairy tale seem totally off, like really messed up and really dark, like darker than it already is, I can take it and I'll probably love it. As messed up as it is. I mean, there's literally one movie that is just Hansel and Gretel get baked, and it's literally just about drugs, and I've seen it and I like it. It's really just I'm weird. Okay, harder and Gree. Let that sink in for a second.
We've got a fire inside our soul that don't go out.
What's your input on that?
We're beautiful people that can't quit pressing on. It's hard to stand when we don't feel strong. But look around, we are never alone. It's hard to stand when we don't feel strong. But look around, we are never alone. Don't give up, it's not the end. This could be the best it's ever been. Don't give up, it's not the end. Just give it time, it'll be alright. Just give it time, it'll be alright.
I'm done with you. Why? Why are you done with me? Fine. Okay. Okay, I'll stop talking. I will stop talking. I will stop talking. I'm just saying. Okay. Alright. Okay. Fine. Alright. That is fair. I don't understand why you like you just it's not that serious. Not that serious. I'm sorry, I also really love getting your reactions. They're really funny to me. I'm sorry. You know I love you though. I thought I was your favorite person in the world after making a Rihanna joke. Did I waste all that privilege in one day with my ship suggestions? Yay, I haven't been disowned as your friend yet. Awesome. I thought I did it this time. Finding a teal fabric with cupcakes is not as easy as I thought it would initially be. Oh, actually, never mind. I mean, technically this is blue, but whatever. No one's gonna be able to tell. Okay, so, okay. I've done 4 redraws, which means Hansel and Wishy 2 are next. Trying to explain this without. Okay. Do you just, like, not even want a character explanation? Oh, what just happened? Oh, what just happened? I feel like I just got attacked. Yay. Yes, Hansel is next. Pachi Hansel. My dilemma is trying to explain his backstory without explaining, you know. Rose, I love you. You're so weird. It's like, of course you love it. It's Hansel and Gretel, and you're like, Hansel's next. I freaking love you. I'm literally, for the background here, I'm just gonna make it a giant freaking cupcake. That's what I'm gonna do. You know, I want cupcakes so bad. I am hungry, and a cupcake does not sound bad right now. And then we'll take this layer and just put it all the way over here. Bam. That is an actual pen. That is not my tablet. Yeah, we are though. We really are. Like, as soon as you started reading my story and you were like, is this Hansel and Gretel? I was like, no. And I literally got so excited. I told my friends. And they were like, you're this excited over that comment. I'm like, yes! I'm so weird. Alright, so that's Christina for you. Witchy 2, because she's not even Witchy Woo. Witchy 2 and Witchy Woo are 2 different people. Explaining Witchy 2 without explaining you know what is going to be the hard part. That's going to be like a pain in the butt. Alright, let's go. Okay. Right, so just so you know, I keep getting notifications that like Sai isn't responding, which kind of makes sense considering all the issues that I'm having with it right now. So if for some reason the stream suddenly like just goes off, or if like, you know what? I'm gonna crop this because I think if I crop it, it'll work better. What did I do? But I don't know. So if all of a sudden the stream goes off or just stops working, then that's totally expected. I'm trying to crop this. I can actually draw him, and I won't have to resize it. I have a feeling it will not work. Oh, it actually did work. Okay. Alright. Console time. It feels kind of redundant explaining this to you, honestly, because it's almost the same backstory. So, you know how, in Forgotten Dream, like, right? Cupcakes are good! You know in Forgotten Dream how, like, Hansel, like, just has an issue with chocolate? Yeah, this one is, like, 5 times worse. Just saying. Much worse. And he has rat ears. Thank you, Violet. Um, I took that entirely from her, which is probably going to make you even more upset, but... And they twitch all the time, which is really cute, actually. And he has this little rat tail that he can use as a third limb. It's honestly really adorable. So, Hansel's backstory. So, his sister killed the sister of Witchy and he cuts wood because his sister, and lives with his sister alone because his sister's being hunted because his sister is a princess from a kingdom. You know how that all goes. You literally know how all that goes. And then the adventure starts when his sister is kidnapped by the god of nightmares. And his nightmare happens to be his mom because she died trying to save him. So he's trying to rescue his sister, and in trying to hide from this ghost spirit that eats children, get another one. uh, he ends up hiding with another group of patch girls, and they end up finding Witchaboo, who's like swearing like, I'm gonna kill you. Like, they're all just hiding from the same spirit, and she's like, I'm gonna murder you in your sleep for killing my sister. And I'm not gonna get to that part, I swear. But they defeat the god together, and that's the extent of the story that I will go. I will not go further because I swore I wouldn't do it. Yes, thank you. Well, I mean, Violet is the one that's like, oh, you're a cheating rat. So I was like, oh, I need to give Hansel a Patchtopian animal. I'll make him into a rat. Because I didn't just want to make him into a pig, you know? That's just rude. I feel like that's just going too far. Plus, I thought, like, giving him, like, little mouse ears, like, really big mouse ears would be really cute. And I made him super raggedy, so he has a lot of patches. How am I weird? Okay, actually, don't answer that. Do not answer that. Because the reasons that I'm normal, like, I am like, the amount of reasons that I'm weird are double the amount of like actual justifications I can say for actually being normal. So don't go there. Yeah, no, that weirdness cost me like all my social life in high school. And this is why I have no friends until now. Oh, I also gave him really big teeth, like little rat teeth that I always forget to draw.
When your nightmares turn to real life and the ground's filled up with landmines, we will face it standing side by side. You know I'll come running when you need. I'm coming. You know I'll come
I was comparing his I mean, you could to like get revenge on me for what I said earlier, but I'd rather not. Oh no, okay, like if you have to go to bed, like I totally understand. You know what's the best part? Like I'm just gonna make all his patches into like chocolate references. It just fits. You sure? Because like, you know, I don't want to like literally steal your sleep. Boy, why you got so many patches? It'll take me forever. Am I complaining for something that I did and created? Yes. And am I blaming it on the character itself? Yes, that is also something. That's exactly what I'm doing.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love.
You know what I need to do? I have to get that. You know that one song from Katy Perry? Is I'm wide awake. Okay. Just want to make sure. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. I was like, dude, where did I was literally about to freak out. Like, did I never draw fingers on him? Like, but I get it now. I see what I did. Really? Oh, sweet. It's in mine too. Admittedly, I don't pay as much attention to the like. Are there any songs on book one? Because I feel like it's mainly quotes. I'm like, I just want to make sure that I haven't missed any songs that you've put in book one. All right, let's see. Yep. is how you're gonna go out. There we go. That was long, but oh well. We're gonna have a shorter tail now because this is not easy. I'm still like, I don't know what I'm going to play the next character.
You paint a picture in my mind. You wanna leave it all behind.
Hi
In a
Zoe!
world that's turning all the time. Nothing could stop me longing for your
Gotcha.
eyes.
Wait, so you're saying that you haven't edited book one? Like, what do you mean when you say reread?
I can feel you when you're not
So, Zoe, I'm currently redrawing the Hansel Patchy. Because he's a precious boy. Yep, I'm just redrawing Hansel. And I already redrew Natty, Christina, Migraine, and the tree version of Natty. So I've done some, lots of redraws already. And after this, I'm just gonna draw Witchy 2. And I'll be done for the night. I'm currently, me and, Missy spoke to me. I'm just gonna go by that because I know I'm gonna butcher your real name. We're just talking about a book that she wrote. And I'm also just fangirling because Hansel is one of my favorite characters. But I don't think at this point anybody expects anything more from me. Like they just deal with it. Like they just know. It,
How could love wear so thin? I'm sinking
and I don't
in
know if any of y'all would believe me, but my obsession, like, well, I don't want to say upset. Well, my fangirl bit used to be worse, like a lot worse. If you guys could believe that. I got it. No, I know. I'm scared though. I'm really scared. Is it no C4? Because that's. I feel like I'm gonna screw it up. No C. Every time I say it, I'm like, that doesn't sound okay though. It sounds wrong. Why did you get a beta reader? I mean, so I have a cousin, second cousin, and he does like a book club thing, and there's beta readers, and they're really cool. Like everyone's super nice. Yay! I'm converting somebody. Such a weirdo. Oh, I did say right. Okay, I feel a million times better now because this whole time I've been scared. Like I'm gonna say it wrong. I actually have to pull up his reference because I never colored him, So like this is a redo because I made this drawing that I'm redrawing, but I also made another one before which I personally did not like. I thought it was really ugly, and he doesn't deserve that. So, but that one has all the colors, so I have to actually look it up to see what the colors are like. Can I just do this? Why is it? Why are you giving me that? Let's try that. I think that better. Yay! I'm not alone. I could deal with having like a doppelganger weirdo. I can deal with that.
Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn
Right. So
back
I
now.
don't know. You're probably not going to be able to see it, but here, let me try this. But this is the original one, and I don't like it. I like the new one way more. Don't you agree? Yeah. Well, I mean, there's me, but then there's also like you with the color red. So it's like I think you're just doppelgangers at everyone at this point. Hmm, that's fine. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to do this color. Why is it? Why is it doing that? I don't know why it's doing that. That's not the color I wanted. Oh, I forgot. There you go. Oh no! I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. I think Zoe read like The Forgotten Dream at least like one chapter a really, really, really long time ago. So I think she knows how weird I am. Hey, Eve! Eve also definitely knows how weird I am. Like there's no doubt about it. Like I used to have a Forgotten Dream fan club, and she was in it, and she would hear me rant all the time about Hansel, like just the entire time. So everyone, nobody expects anything better from me. Right, so Eve, I already did doing him. I did Migraine, I did Christina, I did Natty, and I did Natty in tree form. So I have to do him and Witchy too. And I have to somehow explain. the existence of Witchy 2 without talking about um the person that without talking about like how everything came to be. Something. Why are you just I love his ears though, they're so cute. Wait! I just appear sweet online. Yay! You ran too? I feel special! Who do you ran to? I can't believe I converted you! I really cannot believe I converted you, and that makes me so happy because now I'm not alone in the universe. I'm sorry! Okay, so just so you guys know, like the actual chat is delayed for me, or but for you, like one of us, it's delayed because like I get your messages like literally like 3 minutes after I say things, so I'm not gonna be matching your messages. Yeah, we're a little lighter. Yeah, a little lighter. There we go. White chocolate. White chocolate color. That's like a white chocolate color, right? There we go. Great. Now time for like the most annoying, difficult, hard part to find like 50 fabrics of chocolate. Okay, that's actually not so hard. There's apparently a ton of fabrics with just chocolate. I'm surprised by like the absurd amount of chocolate fabric there is. That makes me so happy. Thank you so much. Really, that made my week. That made my month. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bro, my eyes are watering. It's that bad. I'm excited so happy. Like that made me really happy. Thank you. Your friend should read it. Truffles. Truffle time. fact, in the Patch Girl world, there's a lot of paralytic trolls. But also another thing, like, the Patch Girl world's, like, really made, like, there's so many candy references in the Patch Girl world, like, they eat Swedish fish and gummy bears. Yep, that is chocolate. All the chocolate. Because his theme is chocolate. Like, yeah, I made him theme Hansel, but I also had to make, like, I had to somehow put a theme that I could actually incorporate in his design. So, chocolate. I feel like it fits the character. Oh, that's why. Okay. Invert. Okay, so for the next drawing I'm doing after him, Witchy 2. So I actually, like, it's not even that I have to line art her, like, I actually also have to, like, design her. Because the sketch that I did, like, I tried my best to give it detail, but it doesn't have that much detail, so I might take a little longer on her. Also, for those who know Patch Girl history, you might ask me, if she's corrupt, then why is she in color? So, this is something that, like, is not supposed to be but I decided to keep her anyway because I didn't just want to kill her off, and she, she's really huge in Hansel's plot right now, considering the fact she's trying to murder him every chance she gets. So, she actually has the original corruption by Darsanine because the ruler only took like 1/7 of the corruption. So the Darsamine corruption is in color. And it doesn't make them into mindless zombies. It actually enhances their, like, it gives them powers based off the themes they have. However, it makes them super obsessed with their theme and their quirk to the point of corruption. So, when you guys see her, that's why. Is the way she is. Especially for, like, those PGA fans. Right? Yep, I did. Bro, what? What? Why? Why do you not? Oh, that's why. Why? 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 Bert. There, finally. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do you not have chocolate in your house? I mean, I don't want to discourage you from reading The Forgotten Dream, but, like, I haven't read today's chapters yet of Nothing in This World. I mean, you could just read today, but then you can't read tomorrow, I guess. I don't know, or I could just read 4 chapters tomorrow. It's up to you entirely. Or you could just do what I did with, what's her name? Oh my god. Indigo! I literally forgot her name for like 5 minutes, and I was like, why? Why? How? You could do what I did with Indigo, which is like, I skimmed, like, I didn't read it. I didn't. I swear I didn't. Um, but then I had to go back and then I'm commenting, so. Actually, okay, you've got a fair point. I apologize. Yeah, indigo. I have I have to keep remembering the time difference. And again, like I apologize because like what you say is like 3 minutes late on my end. So no, don't do that. Do not do that. Do not. Yes. Hold on. My boy. All right. I'm too lazy to look up yet another picture. So right now, this is the background that he's gonna get. I feel like I really should give him a better background, but you know what? I'll make it professional. Problem solved. Oh, that sucks. I'm out of white chocolate. I have birthday cake chocolate, but and I have a bucket of like strawberry almond cookies and cream white milk mixed chocolate, I think. And I think I have Hershey's. But what I really want is white chocolate. White coconut chocolate. Like, white coconut chocolate to me is like giving any chocolate to Hansel. Like, I will literally, like. Hmm? Give me a second. But yeah, no, I will literally lose my mind for um, white coconut chocolate. Witchy 2 time! Not Witchy Woo, Witchy 2. Because we all know Witchy 2 is a lunatic. So, I honestly do not know how long it is going to take because my computer is being very slow right now in terms of downloading sketches. So, I'm going to start explaining Witchy 2 without explaining. Yeah. Alright. So, it all started with an inked contest. And the inked contest was like, hey, you can make corrupt versions of your favorite characters, but it has to be corrupt with the original corruption from Darcy. Okay, cool, yeah. Um, so, and they're gonna be evil, and everything from their story that makes them them is gonna be like enhanced, but like evil. So I was like, okay, cool. So I'll make Witchy-Woo and Hansel as evil and corrupted. So here's the thing. As the story evolved, we got to a point where the actual Witchy-Woo and Hansel, they ran away from each other because Witchy-Woo did something that Hansel did not approve of. And so now the curse is trying to attack Witchy-Woo because she's saying, see, it will not download to like me. I don't know what's the issue here. Because it's like, this is why you shouldn't trust people, and this is why you shouldn't let people in, and, yeah. And, Hansel's just pissed off. So then he meets Witchy-Two, and Witchy-Two pretends to be Witchy-Woo. And she gives Hansel this. She apologizes and gives Hansel this chocolate, which, by the way, is a paralytic because she wants to eat him because she's evil and corrupt and cursed and blah blah. So he starts running away to the actual Witchy-Woo's house, and meanwhile, Witchy-Woo meets corrupt Hansel, who is like destroying her house, and so she's like, no, you can't do that. So she goes out, and he's gone. So the curse leads her to a trash can where there is a rat Patchy eating her chocolate, and oh my god, he breathes fires. So he like set her house on fire like a dragon, and Witch is just like, what the frick is going on? And then she hears screaming with the original Hansel over there, and he's trying to run away, but he's like half paralyzed, and Witchy-Two, which is the one I'm drawing, sends like these gummy snakes to like entrap him to eat him. So then he's like, Witchy-Woo, you gotta help me. And so Witchy-Two goes to Witchy-Woo, and they have like this epic witch fight, but Witchy-Woo can't save Hansel because corruption trumps regular patch girls, so she has to get the curse back, which I'm not going to explain how she got uncursed, but for the sake of my viewers. But, so Witchy-Woo gets cursed again, and, they fight, Witchy-Woo wins, and she gets her cotton lust back, so it's like she wants to eat patch girls, and, she's already pissed at alternate Hansel for, like, setting her house on fire, so she eats him, which pisses Witchy-Two off, and she's like, well, I'm gonna kill you. But Witchy-Woo, like, because corrupt Hansel was corrupt, then Witchy-Woo ends up being corrupt, and the curse ends up being empowered, and so, like, they become, like, Witchy-Two and Witchy-Woo become, like, mortal enemies, but the curse and Witchy-Two make an alliance to kill her and Hansel. And Hansel's still asleep because paralyzed, and Witchy-Woo headbutted him because she didn't want him to see her like this, because the curse is slowly taking over her body. And so then Guinevere comes and takes Hansel's ass out of there because Witchy-Woo yeets him out because she's like, I can't control myself right now, I'm gonna eat him, don't ever let him come back here. And Guinevere's smart ass idea is just like, well, I'm gonna get Ella and Nicholas, which are a monster hunter and pretty much like a scientist, paranormal investigator, I think. And I'm gonna go there with Hansel. So Hansel's following her, even though they were like, don't come. And Witchy-Two trapped them, and like, bro, like, it's just a really long ride. Really long ride. Witchy-Two has a lot of history. Basically, she wants to kill Witchy-Woo and Hansel. Like, that's pretty much the entire thing. She rides around in a paintbrush that is covered in corrupt ink. She can corrupt people. She can, like, shoot corrupt ink and magic out of her hands. Like and she looks just like Witchy Woo, but she's evil. So yes, and I'm only telling you half of it because I am not allowed to talk about the other half in the stream. So, but yes, that is the mess that is Witchy 2 Witchy 1 Hustle. And Guinevere is the one with the axe that is trying to murder Witchy Woo all the time. Not even, like, I'm not even bringing Witchy 2 in here. Like, Guinevere just wants to kill Witchy Woo for. Okay. I don't know why it's such a 14. That is Witchy Woo. But she is not cursed. And this is Witchy 2, which is her evil doppelganger. You know what I love about Witchy Woo? Her freaking hair, though. Like, they both have the same hair because they're just doppelgangers, but their hair, though. But wow, I actually gave almost all the story without mentioning the ship. I'm actually very proud of myself. So unlike the Forgotten Dream, like the Patch Girls, Witchy Woo and Witchy 2 are a lot more like actual witches. Like cursed, yeah, but they fit more into actual witches territory. And this time it is 6:39 p.m. I will. If Lily comes here, she's gonna murder me as soon as I say this. But I'll probably eat breakfast around like when I finish this episode, like 7. My luck with Lily's gonna show up this exactly. Nicholas also character in GTA as well. I think I mentioned that, but no, okay, so here's the thing, like I haven't had any appetite for like 3 days. So I've been eating, but like barely. Like I'm fine, but for some reason I just haven't had an appetite. Like I had like yogurt and stuff. I had one yogurt, I think. But I haven't had an appetite and I don't know why. It's like I am capable of eating, but like yesterday, like I tried to eat and I felt really sick. So it's not like I'm lazy. Okay, that's actually part of it. But it's also like I just really don't feel like eating. I keep getting like I don't know. It's hard. It's weird. And I keep saying it like it's nothing because I can either laugh or cry. That's why I say that everything. Sí, sí, lo sé. ¿Compraron pizza de dónde? Ya este dibujo y me bajó. Lo siento, no tengo hambre, pero sí, lo tomé. Okay, okay, I will do that. All right, see ya. Who's still watching, by the way? probably get something to eat. So I'm going to end the stream for today, but also because I still don't know. I will finish this at some point though. Most likely the next Patch Girl stream, okay? I'll just finish your trash. That's making 6 Patch Girls is a little picture.